Welcome back to The Read. We've just finished a read for the spirit, and this is going to be our collective read. This is our collective read. We do one of these every day. I hope that this brings you peace, clarity, and guidance as we move through the reading. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It is free. It costs nothing. You know what else is free? I'm giving free readings. Don't forget it. Look in the description box to figure out how to contact me in regards to your free reading. We're using the gold foil tarot. It's still Rider-Waite-Smith based, but it's gold and it's foil. Well, some type of plastic, but the pictures are foiled. So I hope you like it. I hope it's coming up on camera. Well, let me know if you like this deck better or the original Rider-Waite. Oop. There it goes. There it goes. Temperance came out first, so that is in the U position. What a beautiful card to have in the U position. I love the Temperance card. It's a great card. It's a great reminder. I wonder if this is giving like a little ASMR. Almost flipped, but didn't. I wonder what the companion card for the Death card is going to be. Let's see. Let's split the deck. Left hand, pull with the left hand. Okay, the Four of Wands. Very interesting. Very interesting. So let's start with the Temperance card. The Temperance card came out as you, and I don't necessarily think this is a reflection of you, more so reflection that your spirit guides, angels, ancestors are here with you in this journey. That's why I said I love this card, because every time it comes out, that's what I'm reminded of. It is also a reminder that we need to be moderate. Sometimes I like to use the companion guide when I get a new deck, just because every designer has a different spin on things. I'm actually going to use both. I wanted to see if there is a difference. Oh no, it seems as if these are exactly the same. Let's see. Let's try one more and see. The Moon. Let's see. Hidden. Yeah, these are the exact same. So cool. With the Temperance card, there's also this divine balance that's going on. One foot is on land, the other is in the water. You have this beautiful landscape behind them. I wonder if in the landscape there is mountains with this little path to it, and it seems like this path leads to this crown. If you follow the path that your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels are presenting to you, it leads you to a crown. It leads you to the Four of Wands. It leads you to a celebration, as long as you follow that path. So that means that we have to have our spiritual eyes and ears and heart open in order to hear the messages that they are providing us. The next thing that you have is the Death card at number 8 and the Four Wands. These are energies surrounding. I want to get a little bit of clarification on the Death card as energies surrounding you. What is dying? Okay, interesting. King of Cups kind of in reverse. So there may be some emotional immaturity that is coming to death. And if that's the case, that's lovely. Let's see. Let's see what they have to say. Oh, okay. Injustice, vice, scandal, dishonest, double dealing man. Roguery, exaction. Very cool. So it seems as if those things are coming to an end. And for very good reason. Again, you guys know that my cards come up in the upright. This just happened to fall into the reverse as I asked about the Death card. But when I tell you, these cards don't lie. These cards don't lie. So I think there is a particular transformation that's coming to you, where you're leaving this energy of the King of Cups in reverse and moving into something else. Let's get the journey. We know that it ends in some type of, this journey ends in some type of victory, some type of success, achievement. But I'm really interested in the journey. Okay, Nine of Cups. King of Pentacles. These cards are giving me a run for my money. This came out, but not in the upright. Justice. Okay. So let's cut the deck. Left hand, pull, right hand, or left hand. Okay, so with this death and transformation, I think if you go through the death, if you go through the void, this is representative of the void right here. Nothing is there as of yet. If you go through the void and honor the transformation that you're going through, you end up at the Four of Wands, which is great. I think the journey after the death is the Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Nine of Cups suggests that you finally reach after experiencing and not experiencing it. You didn't experience it. You were embodying this, or maybe you weren't embodying this. Maybe somebody around you was emotionally immature, dishonest, Maybe this is somebody, yeah, actually, because forgive me, but this is energy surrounding. So this isn't you. This is somebody around you that was acting in that way. Maybe it was a boss. Maybe it was a partner. I'm not getting love reading from this. So I don't know if this is necessarily a partner, but I am kind of getting boss because of the king. Because of the king position, that is leadership, right? So I wonder who this person was or what this energy surrounding you was. And I'm pretty sure it couldn't have been easy to deal with. So kudos to you for putting that to rest, putting that to death. How did you put this to death? I'm just curious. I'm curious. How did you put the King of Cups in reverse to death? How did you do that? You started a new beginning, and it's the Ace of Cups. You started a new beginning. That new beginning, I think, was the death. Some emotional well that you put to rest. A King of Cups in reverse can be incredibly exhausting. So you decided to choose something new. You went in a different direction. You answered the offering of the divine, this Ace of Cups, and decided to fill your own well. Two of Cups at the bottom. Look at that. Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups. Knight of Wands at the top. Yeah, very, very. You just chose new. That's how you put it to death. You just chose new. You said, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I can't. Possibly I can't deal with this anymore. I'm gonna get a sip of water. Yeah, that's good soup. So after the death comes the Nine of Cups. You answer the call to this Ace of Cups and you skip through the rest of the cups and you end up at 9. 9 is near completion. 10 is an end. 10 is an end. And so you come to the point where you're at the Nine of Cups. You have your cups, your emotional cups with you, your emotions, your desires with you. You made the choices. You left the things behind that weren't fulfilling you. You opened your eyes to what the divine has offered you. You answered that offering. You took that offering, and you ended up at the Nine of Cups. I think this all happens after the death. So again, this death could have been in the recent past. Cups move a little bit slowly, so maybe 9 months ago. But you also have the Four of Swords, which move a little bit, well, a lot bit faster than the cups. So anywhere from, but they don't move as quickly as the wands. So, I mean, anywhere from 4 to 9 months ago, this death occurred. But you also have the slow moving King of Pentacles that has all of these lovely grapes on his robe, symbolizing fertility. Super masculine. This represents Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. With bulls on his throne, the vineyard is full. You can see it in the back, full and lush. Really reigning over his kingdom with fidelity and honesty and resource management. Very good king, the King of Pentacles. He is. Yes, he is. And there's something about meditation and rest here with the Four of Swords. Or maybe since the energy of the King of Cups is no longer around, you're able to rest. You're able to put your swords up on the wall and say, okay, it's no longer time to battle. You might have been battling with this King of Cups energy in reverse surrounding you. Just so you remember, that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So maybe, and listen, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that's not in therapy and hasn't done the work will definitely give you King of Cups energy in reverse. Man, I don't even have words. So, but the Four of Swords represents the air signs. And it may also be calling you to put your thoughts to rest. Ease your mind. The battle is not, there's nothing to battle right now. Ease your mind. Take a rest. Take a breather. Let's get the overall energy. Oh, whoa. That's too many cards. But I'm interested. The Hierophant, the Devil, Three of Wands. I am interested. I wanted to see. That was more klutzy than actual poppers or jumpers. Why do I keep on getting so many? These dang foils. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need to put your thoughts to rest. You have the Eight of Swords, but you also have the Ace of Swords. 8 and Ace of Swords. So you definitely need to put to rest any fears. Just know that the King of Cups in reverse energy is no longer around. You put it to rest. You put it to death. Any fears that you had surrounding that, quell them. Let them know that the danger no longer exists. You handled it already. And once you remind yourself of that through rest, you enter into the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, Ace 1, beginning, leadership. Swords, air. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You get some new, once you put this Eight of Swords energy to rest, you have a new relationship with your thoughts and ideas. Yep. You go through the death, you go through the void, you transform at the end of it. You go through this journey with the Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords. I don't think this is part of the journey, rather something that you have already experienced. Yeah, that's what I would say. I think it's related to your past. So I'll put it over there. And then once you quell those fears and make them subside through rest, through disarming yourself, you come to the Ace of Swords, this new beginning in the realm of thoughts, ideas, new wisdom. That death void, and transformation. That's how I think about it. Death, void, transformation. Because once something dies, something new doesn't immediately like spring up, you know? It takes time for the death to occur. It takes time to go through the void where there's nothing going on. And then you get the transformation and you come out of the cocoon. Caterpillar, cocoon, chrysalis, butterfly. That's how I think about the death card. Death card is also Scorpio, so you may have had a Scorpio around you that was aiding you through this process. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. You, again, remember temperance. Your guides are with you. Don't ever forget that. Always remember that your guides are with you. All right. Hold on. I was going to close out, but I still feel okay. I guess that's what I needed. 10 of Pentacles. You reach your 10 of Pentacles. This came in the upright, even though I let it fall in my hands and it went reverse. But you reach your 10 of Pentacles through this process. Yep. You reach success, whatever success looks like for you. So that is the last card. I guess we are ending this reading. All right. Thank you guys so much for attending this read. I will see you in the next one. Bye.